This is double jeopardy. I already appear in court for this thing. I want to move to a motion to dismiss this case. I wanted to move.
Sir, please do not interrupt.
So I want to move for dismissal with extreme prejudice. In fact, I'm under medication right now. I don't have a clear mind.
We are on the record in 2024 TR 617. Up by that microphone, I'm not sure, but sometimes you have to be in the middle with it. Mary Ann Shirley appears for the state. Are you Abel Estrada Jr., sir?
Welcome back, guys. So today's video is a front row seat to one of the most delusional courtroom meltdowns I've seen in a while. This guy swears he's above traffic laws because he's a sovereign citizen. He got busted again for driving without a license and somehow thinks he's about to outsmart the legal system with a copy-paste nonsense from Facebook Law School. Spoiler, I don't consent is not a legal defense. And making up your own jurisdiction doesn't magically erase DMV records. But the real star here, the judge, she's calm at first, but by the end she snaps so hard I thought she was about to hit him with a contempt of common sense charge. I'm telling you, if brain cells were currency, this guy couldn't afford a parking meter. Be honest, do sovereign citizens actually believe this works, or is it all just for attention? Let's go ahead and dive in.
Yes, if I made, can I make a statement?
No, not yet. Okay, sir, you are charged in count 1 with on or about the 21st day of August, 2024 in Greenwood County, state of Kansas. Then and there, contrary to the statutes of the state of Kansas, unlawfully operating a vehicle, to wit, a 2011 GMC Acadia, upon a highway which does not have the signed license plate. I think they mean that the vehicle didn't, not the highway, but your vehicle did not have the assigned license plate properly affixed to the rear of the vehicle, showing the current registered year. And this is an unclassified misdemeanor. It is punishable by up to $2,500 in fines and a possible sentence of up to 6 months, 30 days minimum, up to 6 months, although probation is usually granted. Now, sir, did I not just have you in municipal court recently on the same charge?
Yes, and I don't understand why am I seeing again, because that would be double jeopardy. I'm saying for the same.
Sir, you haven't been tried on it.
I have
a first appearance on it. And
I have,
the city prosecutor must have dismissed it and refiled it over here for whatever reason, I know not. But as I recall, your plea was not guilty. Is that still your plea?
yes, but I'm here to make a separation between my name. My name is Abel Estrada with low caps. This name on the top, I don't know if you can see it. This name on the top is my straw man. I am the man, and this is the straw man. So if you're calling the straw man, I'm here to represent the straw man, but I'm Abel Estrada Jr., the man, the living man.
I'm calling the living man.
So
So are you going to have an attorney? Are you going to need to apply for court-appointed attorney, or will you be waiving your right and representing yourself?
no, of course, I wanted to run an attorney, but I still haven't made my
This dude really walked into court like it was open mic night and started freestyling legal nonsense with full confidence. He's out here acting like if he just repeats "I'm a free man traveling" enough times, the judge is suddenly gonna snap out of it and be like, you know what, he's right, case dismissed. Like, no sir, that's not how due process works. You don't get immunity just because you printed off a fake ID from your basement. And what kills me is this isn't even his first time. He's already been in court for the exact same thing, which means he woke up, looked at all of the consequences, and still said, yeah, I'm gonna run that back. At this point, it's not even stupidity, it's just lifestyle.
My statement, which is
Are you going to hire an attorney or apply for court-appointed?
I cannot afford an attorney, but I need to make my statement that
let me get a few things worked out, sir. You're going to apply for an attorney. So you'll need to fill out an application for court-appointed attorney. And the deputy down there can give that to you. Make sure you fill that out and get that back to me before this hearing is over. Make sure you fill in all the blanks and you sign it and you date it where it says to, because I generally don't consider those if they're not thoroughly completed. And then you call back to my assistant, Missy, later in the week to see if one is appointed and who that will be. Do you need Missy's number, or did you take it down earlier from the other hearings?
No, I don't have.
All right. Missy, do you want to give him your number?
620-583-8155.
And then Missy, when is his next court date?
Well, I haven't explained my position.
Sir, we're not going to have a trial today. You're going to need to talk to your attorney before you have a trial. So Missy, when is his trial date?
I wanted to move.
Sir, please do not interrupt. Missy, when is his, and we won't set it directly for, do you want to set it directly for trial, or do you want to set it for a status so I can check in with you after you talk to your attorney?
I don't know what the status means.
Well, let's set it for a status, Missy, or control.
November 22nd at 10.
You, sir, will need to be back here by Zoom November 22nd at 10 a.m. Are you on bond? Let me check.
Why would I need a bond?
There is no bond on the file, and it is an unclassified misdemeanor. So I'm not going to make you file a bond since it's an unclassified misdemeanor. If you fail to come to court, though, most likely a warrant would be issued anyway, and you'd be taken into custody. But as long as you come to court when you're told to, that's not going to be a problem. So you're going to call and get your attorney, or find out if you have an attorney.
I haven't given a chance to
You do not need a bond, and you have your court date.
Number one, I want to move to a motion to dismiss this case because I've been tried for this, and I have the license plates, both license plates. I was not driving anything unlawful or illegal. I'm living in the private. I'm driving in the private, and so I want to move for dismissal with extreme prejudice. And also, I want to make sure that you understand that I want to keep all my constitutional rights. So far, my constitutional rights are being trampled over right now by yourself because you're not giving the chance to speak. I have not given the chance to speak. You're just going over and over, and I'm requesting that you remove.
So this guy strolls into court like it's a customer service counter, and he's just there to return his charges because he doesn't agree with them. He flashes some weird homemade argument like it's a golden ticket, thinking it cancels out state law. Like, sir, this isn't a game of Uno. You can't just slap down a reverse card and walk out. The way he keeps repeating those made-up legal phrases like there's some kind of secret password, it's giving serious fantasy roleplay energy. And what makes it worse is he says everything with so much confidence. Like he really believes the judge is going to hear all of this nonsense and just give him a handshake and a free oil change. Honestly, the delusion is inspiring at this point. Let me know in the comments, do you think they actually believe this stuff, or are they just bored and trying to speedrun jail?
This case, because this is double jeopardy, I already appeared in court for this thing. I have not been given the opportunity to explain myself. I want to keep my rights, and I haven't been able to keep my rights. You yourself and the lady on the other side signed a oath of office to uphold the Constitution of the United States, and I'm not being given those rights right now, man. I respectfully request that you honor my rights. And I want to move for a complete dismissal because it's double jeopardy and I already appeared in court.
All right, well, I did give you the opportunity to speak. You were speaking, not I, not Miss Shirley. And so I gave you the chance to say what you want to. If you want to talk to your attorney can help you put together the motions that you've kind of implied, at least, if not outright said, you want to pursue. But we will take that up on the date that I gave you to reappear.
I'm sorry, I didn't, it's breaking up. You said you're gonna take what up to do what?
I can take up any motions that you want to file at a later date. At the next court date, we can revisit any motions or visit any motions you want me to consider.
I appreciate it, thank you.
You're welcome.
Being dragged on so much, and I have a hard time moving around. As you can see, I'm disabled, and I only come here once a week to the hospital to be treated, and all this court is putting a lot of stress, and I'm not able to heal properly. Why are we dragging it out so much, ma'am?
When did you get this disability? I don't remember you being unable to walk the last time I saw you.
I came in my bike is right here. I have it right here. I don't know if you can see it. But I normally use a walker in a wheelchair, but I'm using the other one because it's easier to carry in the car. It's what's it called? It's knee scooter. I have 2 amputations on my feet. So ambulation is very difficult. I'm having a lot of pain. In fact, I'm under medication right now. I don't have a clear mind. Just so I can be here because it's too painful.
Well, that's why you need to call back here. You don't have to come in person. Call back here or have your wife or helper, whoever that is with you, call for you, and Missy can tell you if you qualify for an attorney and who that attorney will be and how you can get a hold of that attorney before your next court hearing. We did give you the date of that court hearing. You will need to be back here for that, but you can do that by Zoom. You don't have to even leave your home to do that, as long as you've got a clear signal that allows us to communicate. So you're always welcome to come down there to the courthouse like you're doing now, but you don't have to, as long as you can communicate by Zoom. And remind me, what town do you live in, sir? Are you from Kansas?
Yes, I'm in Howard. But even last night, when I got the letter from the sheriff, they brought it to me at 5 o'clock last night. I didn't even know.
All right, well.
So it wasn't improperly served. I got it like literally last night. And I trying to get people to come in, and I don't have the time. I don't have the ability to move that fast. And so
you were just complaining a moment ago that this case wasn't moving fast enough, that we were moving too fast, you say.
Yes, but it's dragging on because it should be dismissed.
You ever watch something so ridiculous that your brain just needs a moment to reboot? That's exactly what this guy gave us today, a full crash and burn of common sense in real time. He walked into court with the energy of someone who thinks Monopoly rules apply to real life. Like, actually, Judge, I own this space. Bro, no you don't. The law isn't optional, it's not a suggestion, and repeating I do not consent doesn't magically delete your crimes like a browser history. Supreme Court rulings have already made it clear driving is a privilege, not some cosmic right handed down by the legal gods. You need a license, registration, insurance, not a fake declaration written in Comic Sans. What really blows my mind is how these sovereign citizens talk so much confidence while being so painfully wrong. They'll stand there spouting nonsense with the same conviction as a kindergartner explaining why dinosaurs still exist. It's not bravery, it's a full-time commitment to being wrong. And now with social media hyping them up, it's like we're watching the rise of the dumbest fan club on earth. I mean, these folks aren't standing up to oppression, they're just allergic to accountability. And deep down, I don't even think they believe half the stuff they say. It's just easier to pretend the system's broken than admit you just don't want to pay for tags and taxes like the rest of us. Anyways, I'm curious. Do you guys think these people can be reasoned with, or are they just too far down the rabbit hole at this point? Would you give them a second chance, or are we past the point of saving them? Let me know in the comments because I genuinely want to hear what you think. If you liked this video, hit that like button and subscribe for more chaotic courtroom content just like this. I post new videos every day, and trust me, the crazy never stops. Thanks for kicking it with me, means a lot. Take care, and I'll catch you in the next one.